What up? What up? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the crypto live stream. What's up, guys? Appreciate everyone on here. Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Let's get it started here too on TikTok. And we're live on TikTok as well. What's going on, guys? Let me give you guys a big update regarding the markets. What's up? How's everyone doing today? Don't forget to leave a like, guys. We're gonna be taking a look at Bitcoin, the market, Bitcoin, big drop. I'm gonna be checking out your favorite coins as well. Yeah, we are getting a big drop here on Bitcoin. A big test of support right here, right? So, if we break that 100K, 98K, then 96, 93. So I've been saying this right here, right? So just giving you guys here the targets. 98. What's up, guys? Don't forget to like. Appreciate all the likes. We are testing the support right here. We might come down. If we break that 100K bottom right there, we're going to 98, then 96, then 93, depending on what happens, right? But we can see we overbought here on the daily. The daily wants to come down. So we can move here to the 4-hour. And on 4-hour, very oversold, right? We can see right here. We might even get a bounce very soon. But depending on the situation, I mean, we don't know what's happening. We might break this in and test the 100K level here. It's our next target, right? So thank you guys for the likes. I'm gonna be scalp trading too. I'm gonna try to find a good short. You know, try to find a good coin here that we can short. Maybe for like a scalp trade or something. Let's take a look at Popcat actually. If you guys want to trade with me, of course, join, use the link. The link should be in the bio. You get a big deposit bonus. But we're trying to do a scalp trade here. Oh yeah, man. If we lose this level right here, we're dropping big. So let's do a 45. 244. So watching this level right here real quick. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate all the likes. Shout out to Badger. Shout out to guys on YouTube. Guys on YouTube, don't forget to like too. I might short this right now, honestly. Let's see here. Thank you guys for the likes. I'm trying to find a good coin to short here for a trade. Trying to see what's going on here. Taking a look at Popcat right now. I love trading on days like this because you know the trend is so strong. And so you're looking to short the market on other altcoins. So we can see we're getting a retest right there and we're rejecting it pretty hard. So it's pretty good. I should have shorted right there. It's kind of late. It's all good. Come on. Sir Diamond, what's up, bro? Yeah. Yeah, in the market, we had a big, you know, I would call this a black swan, for sure. This is very unexpected. I don't think the market was expecting. I don't think anyone in the world was expecting this. So this just caused Bitcoin to dump even more, right? But we'll see. I mean, if it gets worse and worse, our next target here for Bitcoin is obviously, you know, we break that 100K, 98K, 96. The lowest I see Bitcoin going is 92, 93. That's the worst case scenario, or the lowest I see it. But, you know, shout out to everyone on here. Thank you guys for the likes. Let's take a look here. I also want to see here Bitcoin on the weekly. We were very overbought. The daily too, we were overbought on the daily. Now we're starting to come down. So I'm pretty sure with this drop, we're going to reset the daily right there. And obviously, you can see right here, if we break that 100K level, I would expect a bounce right here at this level, right around this level right here. And depending on tomorrow, what happens tomorrow, how bad the situation is, we might get kind of like a bear flag, right? We might get a bear flag to retest resistance, and then depending how bad it is, we'll break this level, and then our next target is 98K, 98. If we don't hold that, then 96, I mean 95, and then 93. So obviously all coins are going to be dumping with that. So but we'll see what happens. $101, yeah, 101. We actually wicked down. We wicked down to 100,407. So thank you guys for the likes. Shout out to guys on YouTube as well. Don't forget to like. I mean, Ethereum's been holding pretty well, to be honest, compared to Bitcoin. I mean, yeah, we came down. We were at 2,800. We came down here to 2,400. But if we lose this level, I mean, it's a big way. You know, it's a long gap here to 2K, which is very well possible. If we lose, I mean, we've been ranging here, as you can see here for Ethereum. And if we lose the support, we have a big gap. You see, this is a gap right here that we have not filled in for ETH. And now with this black swan, we have everything to fill this in if Bitcoin continues to drop. So you might see ETH come back and retest 2K to be support. But yeah. Let's see some more trades here. I want to do a scalp trade here. The great thing about trading is that you can make money on the way down, right? The way up and the way down. And what's great about days like this, where the trend is so obvious, right? I mean, the trend is down, right? Where a lot of coins have been dumping. Is obviously short. We're getting a lot of pull. Like you can see right here, this is why I love scalping on days like this, because it's very it's not easy. It's just more consistent. You pump, dump, pump. You see how we pump above the 21 MA? Pump, dump, right? So I wouldn't short right here because we're probably gonna pump. But if we do have a pump here, then I would short. Right. So I'm looking at the market, looking at some coins that we can do a scalp trade on. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. And I just want to put this in perspective too, guys. Even if we have these big dumps here to 98K, 90, 95, 93, I would say Bitcoin is still very bullish. If we break this, this is why I say 93 is the lowest here. If we break 93, then we're bearish. Okay? Because if you come to 95, 98, we're still in this long-term uptrend. Especially if we hold those levels. Right, but we'll see. And ETH too. I think ETH even coming down here, filling in this gap here to 2K, is still bullish. It's a good time to buy XRP. I mean, XRP at $2. Like I said, depending how bad this black swan is, if we break that $2, we'll probably come down to 180. You know, around 180 around there. So if you don't have any, you want to start DCA, you could definitely do that. See, I told you guys. See, I told you this was dumping. I said no, it's probably not the best time to short. Wait for a pump, and then let me see if I could do a let's see here. Let's try to do a short real quick. The black swan. You haven't heard of it? Thank you guys for the likes. XRP's at $2. They're just moving down with the market. With Bitcoin coming down, right? But comment the coins you guys want to check out. We'll check them out. Checked out XRP. Also check out Bitcoin here. As I was saying, on the weekly, right? That 50 is the lifeline right here. As long as we're above that 50, we're in a bull market. Which we bounce off here the last 2 times, as you guys can see. So let's check this out real quick. On the daily, we're actually testing that 50 on the daily, as you can see right there. and we're holding pretty well. So that might be the bottom for the day. We'll see what happens. If this continues to get worse, we'll probably lose that. And like I said, come down to our next targets of 98K. But we're holding that 50 MA here on the daily pretty well. But let's see how bad this gets, right? Ethereum as well, 2,500. So ETH on that 50 MA is around 2,300, which we could definitely see it coming down there. Again, ETH, we're probably going to fill in this gap, and by doing that, we'll come down to 2,000, 2,100 around there. Our bull says we're following a zigzag. I'm using BitUnix. If you guys want to trade with me, use the link in the bio. It's called BitUnix, KYC free. And you get a big deposit bonus as well. JDE, thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, check it out. If you use my link, it's a special link. You'll get the deposit bonuses and trading volume bonuses, you guys can see right here. So let me see some other coins here that we can do. Let's see. I got my own link. That's awesome. I don't know. I didn't even know they were having that. I gotta check that out, maybe. That'll sound pretty cool. Are they having a big event there? The one says I bought 73 billion pepe. Nice. Nice buy. Just watching some of the coins here. Oh, wow. Really? They fly you guys out? Oh, that's pretty good. I'm getting good volume, so. But that's awesome. I definitely got to check that out. Thanks for letting me know, JDE. Let me follow you, by the way. Let me see right here. Just followed you. Oh, I forgot the last time I checked it, but you know, it's been I mean, I just started out. I'm about 2 weeks with BitUnix, so I gotta check it around. Mine is I forgot his name. I think it's Ali. I think his name is Ali. Pippin, is that a coin? I'll try to find it. I'm gonna do all your coins today, guys, so don't worry. Thanks, man. Any TA on Pepe? Yeah, I'll do TA on Pepe too. Don't worry. I'm gonna check out all your coins. Pippin, I don't know. Is this like a new coin? This recently like came out, right? Great. I just got banned on TikTok. Wow. Let me appeal it. Okay, I just appeal it. I'm gonna go move my car, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay, guys? Don't go away. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'll check out Pepe for you right here. And please pray for my for them to accept my appeal. All right. All right, I'm back, guys. What's up? Appreciate you guys on here. Yeah, so if you guys are just joining, we started the live a couple minutes ago. We're back. And yeah, they banned me on TikTok. Let me check right here. Hopefully they accepted it. Please, God. All right, it's still in review. Hopefully they accept it. It's TikTok is just strict like that. Look, I'll read it right here why they banned me. Live access removed. Violation reasons: frauds and scams. We want people to be able to use our platform to learn about ways financially responsible. Blah blah blah. That's why I got banned. But I literally been saying the same things for like the past 10 live streams and nothing happened. So yeah, I think because TikTok has like bots. They have so many people live stream or whatever that they have bots that based on what you say, they'll catch on to things and then just ban you. But hopefully they accept my appeal. But I'll check out Pepe for you. See how Pepe's looking. So yeah, I mean, great thing that you waited on buying Pepe right on this drop, which it's already been a 36% drop, right? So good thing on that. Now, can Pepe drop more? That's the question. Thank you, the one. Appreciate it, bro. Can Pepe drop more? And if it does, where would it come down to? We are pretty overbought on the weekly, right? So, you know, I can see the weekly resetting or coming down here at least near the middle here with Pepe putting in a higher low. So I know the market's dumping. I know when everyone's going to be scared and this and that. But with Pepe coming down here possibly to this POC right here, point of control, holding that while resetting the stochastic and money flow here on the weekly, right? While putting in a higher low, that's going to be a very bullish for Pepe. So, and I mean, this price right here, this point of control where Pepe can come down to is 87, right? 87.8 around here. This is where I would say. But again, I mean, you did a great thing. You bought because Pepe might not come down that low. Now, if we, because I say this point of control because Pepe coming down here, we fill in this gap, right? We have this gap right here, this fair value cap right here, where Pepe really blasted off. So coming down here with the market, especially this black swan going on, we fill in this gap right here, build support while putting in the higher low, resetting the stochastic. It's very bullish. It's very bullish in the long term. But Pepe has a very bullish chart, for sure. 0013. In the future, man, I mean, that's pretty high up there. I mean, look, I'll give you this. My 618 brings it to 0013, but that's not guaranteed, right? That's like just the most bullish scenario. So that is actually my target here on the 618, the most bullish scenario. My more conservative price is 42, 40 is 42, 4061. But yeah, I mean, that would be from prices right now. Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, a 12x. That's definitely a reachable for Pepe. So, and let me check here. Let's check out the TikTok to see what's going on over there. Let's see if they accepted it. Usually they're pretty fast, so. Let's see. Why aren't they showing my notifications? Let's see if they accepted it. It's still in review. It's still in review. Wow. That's crazy. Usually the... Oh, wait, it's here. Yes! Yes, it got approved, guys. Thank you guys for praying. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, the one. Appreciate it. It got approved, so... Let's try to use... I mean, I don't know. I was being normal. I was being the same way that I always am in the live stream. Maybe it's because I talked about BitUnix, but it's just it's like Coinbase. It's just an exchange where you trade on. It's not like a fraud or a scam. Thank you so much. So let's go live here on TikTok. Hold up. BTC. Just give me a sec real quick. All right, we're live. A small relief rally. Yeah. I mean, we can have a bounce right here. Kind of like a bear flag. I mean, I would expect us to break this support. Either, look, if we break the support here, we come all the way down here to those levels, which I said. Or we do catch like kind of like a double bottom. And we kind of have like a bear flag, which is like basically an uptrend that puts in a lower high and then breaks that support, which will be the relief rally. So I can see something like that happening for Pepe. But I mean, look, if you guys been waiting to buy coins like Pepe, all these coins, it's definitely a great time. I mean, the market already fell pretty decently here. So appreciate everyone coming back. Thank you guys for coming back to the TikTok. I got banned. That's what happened. But we're back now. We're back better and stronger. Let's try to find a coin here to scalp trade. Yeah, man, I know it's crazy. A lot of things been happening today. A lot of things been happening today. That's why you guys do not fly on 9 universal 9 years. You do not want to be traveling in 9 years. Just I mean, look at all the plane crashes that happened this year, right? It's been crazy. Yeah, Bitcoin holding 103 for now. I mean, we came up overbought here on the weekly, so even with this drop, I mean, Bitcoin can come down to the middle line, or we can bounce off the top end and stay overbought. There's a lot of scenarios that can happen here, and we'll see how it unfolds tomorrow with this event going on. We'll see what happens. We'll see if it gets better or worse. But I think these are great opportunities. I mean, we look back in history, all the black swans usually were great buy the fear events. So I believe this will be definitely another one. So, I mean, we can see ETH. I mean, ETH on the monthly, ETH is still very oversold. So ETH is very different here from Bitcoin. Still extremely oversold here on the monthly. Like I said, ETH 2,100, 2,000. We feel in that, you know, fair value gap right there, which is good. It's good long term. Thank you guys for the likes. If you guys like crypto, definitely like, follow. Longs all gone now. Next liquidation for me at 111 on Bitcoin. Yeah. A lot of longs got liquidated, right? And kind of want to look at the market. Can you check AVAX? Sure. AVAX at 18. Wow. So, I mean, AVAX right now is at, it's testing its previous close right here. Is this on the monthly? Yeah. So, I mean, we got 17 days left on the monthly, but AVAX is testing its previous monthly close. So, I mean, we have 17 days left, so we can wick down here again, do all whatever. As long as we don't close below that, right? As long as we don't lose that support, we're good here. Otherwise, if we do, the next target for AVAX is $15, but I'd say the probability is that we do hold that, right? But again, it's only we still got a lot left here for the monthly. On the weekly for AVAX, we can see on the weekly, we actually, you know, $15 is that low right here on the weekly, right? We held that 0.78. So we might come down here for a double bottom. If Bitcoin keeps stumping, we might come down here for a double bottom, like wicking down there on the weekly, as you can see right here for AVAX. So, and I would expect that to be pretty fast if that does happen. What's up, SNA? How you doing, bro? You're about to sell it all today, really? Yeah, it's because of that. Ow. It's definitely because of that. Yeah, it's dumping because of the black swan. Yeah, exactly. So, like, in my honest opinion, I don't know how this is gonna unfold. I don't know how bad it is, but we look at previous history, right? There's been plenty of black swans that were great times to buy. And I believe, I mean, depending where Bitcoin comes here, I think it's definitely a great opportunity. But we got 3 days left on the weekly. This definitely looks like an ugly candle so far on the weekly, right? We see that huge wick up, closing down here. Like I said, if Bitcoin loses that 100K level, we're definitely gonna fill in that gap right there, coming to 98, 95, and the lowest I see Bitcoin coming down to, if it gets worse, 93K. Where if we close below 93K, then yeah, let's say we're in big trouble. But let's actually put here the MAs on the weekly. Yeah, because like I told you guys, that 50 MA is once we close below that, I would say the bull market is over. But the key thing, I mean, the thing here is that when we do close below that, we're probably gonna be like 30% from the top. So, but it's just a confirmation that the bull market is over. But we can see we bounced off of it twice right here. And I can show you examples here from last bull market where once we closed below that 50 MA on the weekly, which is in teal right here, it's in teal, we actually came back to test it as resistance, and then now it was just over. So I think it's happening the same thing right now. So. Thank you, Gav's dad. Shout out to Gav's dad. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you, Gav's dad. Thank you for all the flowers. Every time I go live, Gav's dad always gives. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been holding it over a year. Why not keep holding? I mean, that's great. If you've been holding over a year, you're going to pay less taxes. So that's a great way to look at it. And I'm going to try to get a scalp trade here. If you guys want to trade with me, you can check out BitUnix. You don't need a KYC. It's no KYC, no VPN, anywhere. Wow, look at that. Anywhere you are, you can trade. And again, if you use my link in the link bio, you get a big deposit bonus and trading volume bonus using the link. So definitely check it out, BitUnix. And this is where I've been trading recently. I've been leverage trading, which of course you guys got to be careful with. But, you know, doing some scalp trading here and there. No, I'm not saying the bull market. I'm saying that once Bitcoin breaks that 50, let me actually take out the other one so you guys can see. The 50 MA, the 50 moving average, which is in teal right here on the weekly. Once we close below that, I would say that it's a confirmation that the bull market is over. Now, of course, when we close below that, we're probably going to be like 30% from the top. But it's just like a confirmation that it's over. That's what I'm saying. And I'll give you examples right here, right? Last bull market, we actually bounced off of it twice as clear, very clear support on the weekly. The third time, we came back, retested as resistance, and just like blasted us off into the bear market. And so far, this bull market has been very similar. You can see it's been acting as support after bouncing off of it twice. And I believe the third time we come here, the probability is that the bull market is over. Okay? So I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying that once we do come down to test that 50 and close below it, then it's over. Yeah. It's dumping because of the black swan. Crypto Shady, what's up, bro? Me too. I love the red days. Let me know what coins you guys been buying, what coins you guys are planning to buy. Michael says, what's the future of Doge looking like? I'm at 30. The coin just wanting to break even at this point. Look, I'm still bullish on Dogecoin. Yeah, it's dropping with the rest of the market. But I'm still very bullish on Doge. I think the future's bright. We don't know what Elon has up his sleeve. I think Elon is still going to be very pro Doge, even though he hasn't been. I mean, he's been focusing on other things recently, so maybe now with him being out of the gov, he can focus more on Doge, right? So and we also have X payments coming up. But I mean, Dogecoin's chart is bullish. I really like its chart. Very bullish chart. XRP, please. You think it's over? Why do you think it's over? Do you think it's over because of this black swan? Because look, Bitcoin, if Bitcoin dumps down to 98K, even 93K, I would still say we're still bullish. Right? You know, Bitcoin dumping down here to 98, 93. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's just we're just putting in the higher lows here, right? So Calvin Hill says it's no near over. He says there's trillions coming to the market. Yeah, I agree with a lot of what Calvin says. I'm just not as bullish as him. Like I don't know what he's calling the total market cap to be this bull market, like 12 trillion or something. I don't think we're going that high. I'd be very surprised if we go over 10 trillion. But yeah, I'm bullish like him. I'm just not as bullish. But let's check out XRP. Some of you guys are calling for XRP. Again, XRP's still been holding pretty well. It bounced off $2 right here. I mean, XRP, if it does move with the markets, which it hasn't really for a long time, we can come down to 150. I think that might be a good good level right there if we do come down with the markets. But so far, we've been holding $2. So the good thing is that XRP has been holding this level while resetting that stochastic from overbought to oversold. On the weekly, we're pretty oversold as well. So yeah, 8-12 trillion. Okay, saying 8 to 12 trillion. Okay, I'm saying like 8 trillion at most. So I think we'll see 8 trillion be the peak. And a lot with that is regarding my Fibonacci, right? You guys know my Fibonacci strategy. That's where my Fibonacci is giving me 8 trillion, around 8. I mean, honestly, less than 8 trillion, but I can see us wicking up there to 8, right? Let's do it right here. Let's do the calculations right here. But we can see it's slightly under 8 trillion. Let's put it right here. It's actually like 7.20 around there, right? The 618. But that doesn't mean that's the top. We can wick above it to 8 trillion, then come back down, right? But that's the target that's giving me right here based on the total market cap. So 12 trillion is all the way up here. That's where 12 trillion is. And I see us going there eventually, but that'd be a pretty big jump. Like B says, if we close the monthly red, we'll probably see lows as like in April. Or were the lows back in April? From this April? I mean, you think so? I mean, I want to say it guarantees us to go back into the 70s and 80s. Right? I mean, we can close red here and still hold that 93 range, 95. Top of 6 months ago. I'm not in any trades right now, honestly. I've been showing you guys here the charts. I want to get in the trade right now. So I'm trying to scalp. Let's try to scalp the market right here. If you guys want to trade with me, check out BitUnix, the link in the bio. You get a big deposit bonus and trading volume bonus using my link right there. And it's KYC free, meaning you can use this anywhere in the world. You don't have to do KYC or use VPN. So I do want to do a scalp trade. And I love trading on days like this because the trend is very clear, right? So, you know, I'm obviously going to short here. And that's the beauty about trading. You can make money on the way down and up. But let's check out some coins here. I want to see if there's some coins that have a bearish setup that we can look to short. I wish I would have gone on earlier because the coins were dropping earlier. Now they're starting to kind of flatten out, right? Let me see the volume. Let's check out the volume here. Okay, let's check out this coin. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is very strong still. Like I said, Bitcoin dominance has everything to go to the 70%. But yeah. Let's do a scalp. I want to do a scalp trade here. This is, I love BitUnix too because you can have up to, look, so I have the 5, the 1, I have the 30, the 15 right there. I mean the 4 hour, but you can have up to like 16 windows. It's pretty crazy. Crypto Shitty says, I was buying when everything began to flatten out, so I got lucky. Hey Lewis, do you think that the cycle structure is broken, seeing Bitcoin has held dominance longer than what it usually does? Yeah, I mean, I would say so. I think it's just a longer, I think the cycle's longer. But I still think, I think the bear markets now are not going to be as bad for Bitcoin. But obviously the altcoins are going to, a lot of the altcoins are going to drop a lot. Now, that's one thing I'm looking forward for the bear market. I want to short a lot of altcoins, man. I mean, I believe we're gonna have a lot of altcoins go down to 0. So if you think you can make life-changing money investing in crypto, you can make life-changing money shorting altcoins to 0. Okay. I mean, just think about shorting Luna. So that's what I'm looking forward to, this bull market peak. Trying to find the altcoins that have bearish setups. But let me focus here because I want to get into a scalp trade. But to do that, we got to really focus. Obviously, can't just get into any trade here. Gabriel says bull run is over. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, well, I'm looking here at this coin. It's called Home. Where's it, Home? Let me move it over. Yeah, if I move it over, you guys can see it better. So the coin I'm looking at is always right here. And I'm definitely scalp trading, so. Again, you can trade on BitUnix. Use the link in my bio. You get a big deposit bonus. Basically free money. Yeah, Gary. So what happened was I got banned, but I appealed it and then they accepted it. So that's what happened. So I'll check out Pippin for you. I got you. I remember you asked for Pimpin. Pimpin. Pippin. Let's take a look at Pippin. So yeah, I mean, this is a fairly new coin. It came out in the wrong time. I mean, it came out when the market was dumping. It did bounce back, which is good. But obviously the market's coming down hard now. So I wouldn't be surprised if we retest the lows here. With how aggressive Bitcoin's dumping. So just be careful with this coin. Coins like this. I mean, you know, we lose this support. I mean, this is the last. If we lose this point of control, we're coming down here. The only reason why we're kind of holding it right now is because we had a lot of resistance here and we had support here. But I mean, we're gonna close here on the, if we close here on the daily, which we still got 21 hours, we're coming all the way down here to test the bottom for a possible double bottom or something. So just be careful with this coin. And here you can see on the monthly, I mean, it looks very bearish. I mean, last month, ugly candle. So we can definitely come down here to retest the lows. Just be careful. So the trading platform I'm on is called BitUnix. If you use my link, you get a big deposit bonus. And on top of that, trading volume bonus right there. And you don't have to do KYC. You can leverage trade. You can buy lower cap coins. And it's definitely a really good platform. So I'm going to try to find a good scalp trader here that we can do live. Let's just check it out real quick. Checking out some coins. Again, I wish I would have gotten on earlier because coins were just dumping earlier. Now they're just kind of hanging out. I think 8 p.m. I think that's when we close, 8 p.m. A lot of coins are now just flat, just staying flat. I mean, this coin looks like it's going to break support, so. But yeah, I want to trade this coin. Let me check out some other coins. Let's take a look at some other coins here. This coin has been bouncing pretty well. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Good buying point for Link. What is Chainlink at? Yeah, I mean, Chainlink 12 bucks. This is Chainlink right here. Again, could we drop down to the 618 again? Should be around 11, 10. Sure. But I mean, this is a pretty good deal. I mean, anything under $15 chain link, I think is a great deal, not financial advice. But I don't expect Chainlink to close below its previous support here, which would be under $10. I don't expect it to do that. If you do have a dump, we might touch with $10, right? But I don't expect us to close that low. And again, the good thing is that we're resetting the stochastic. So resetting that stochastic to oversold while Chainlink maintaining higher highs, higher lows, right? Is very bullish long term. So yeah. Let's try to do a scalp trade real quick. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. Just trying to find a coin here that we can take a look at. Metis. Let's take a look at Metis. Actually, no, yeah, Metis. Safe Moon, what's up, bro? Elixir. Yeah, see, that's a lot of coins have just been flat recently. Yeah, people. Let me check out. I actually saw that, but I didn't click on it. Check out people for a scalp. Can't find it. Where is it at? I just saw it too. Oh, I found it. Check out this coin. Shout out to Mike. I mean, it looks like it's about to lose support right here, so. Again, it's just been, you know, it's just been super flat here, just ranging. It's just been ranging here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I mean, people's just been ranging here. Burns, what's up, Burns? How you been, bro? Yeah, I mean, the big reason for this is the black swan. We'll see how worse it gets, right? Tomorrow. We'll see. So far Bitcoin's holding 103. But I do think it's a buy the fear. I mean, we look back at all the black swans and big events. It was always great times to buy. Not financial advice. It's make or break for both bears and bulls. No need to rush into a trade. Yeah, shout out to Adrian. Great tip right there. If you guys are trading, don't ever rush into a trade. Patience is always key when trading. Oh, you're looking for a sold trade? Yeah, I mean, a lot of coins already dumped. They're just kind of flattening out now. And this coin's kind of like in a wedge. Some massive wedge here. Now we're pumping. Do 40. You see Bitcoin 98K? Yeah, yes. I definitely see Bitcoin hitting that too. Might be tomorrow. Tomorrow? I mean, it depends how bad the news is, right? But we'll probably get a dump tomorrow because the stock market will probably react to it, and that would affect crypto. So I mean, the morning with the stock market opening is gonna be very volatile. You might get some fake outs. So we'll see. I mean, if it's nothing too big, then we might get a bounce later in the day. 98K, not 88K. Yeah, exactly what Mike Bass said. The stock market will probably react to it tomorrow. We'll see. $69K Bitcoin. Maybe next bear market. I mean, Bitcoin dominance has been doing amazing, right? If we come up here to 66, 70, we're coming up near 2021 highs for Bitcoin dominance. So I'm not saying we will get up there, but I would expect Bitcoin dominance to at some point top out here. And I remember back in December, right? Everyone was like, Bitcoin dominance is topping out. It's topped out. And it just kept going up and up. And it came into this range. And we're still very strong, even in this range. So if we can get 2 candles, red candles, that would be a great sign. Kind of like back here too. Look at the total 3. We can see the total 3 at 112. Gonna wait for longs now. So total 3 is still not looking too bad. I mean, we're still, you know, what we really can't have is like a head and shoulders type of formation where we test that neckline. So my bad, it's the total 2. Total 3. I mean, both look very similar. But I'll probably expect the total 2 to move first because of Ethereum. And also the ETH BTC chart. Let's take a look at the ETH BTC chart. We're starting to turn red here, but I mean, I believe we bottomed here. I think we bottomed on the ETH BTC chart, 2019 levels. Even if we get red, pull back, I believe we're going to continue this uptrend for ETH BTC. Yeah, I'm still scalping. I'm just looking at just showing you guys here some of the coins. So not coins, the market overview. But yeah, I'm still scalping. I'm looking to short this. So we entered this new range here. See if we can maintain it. Probably gonna come back for a retest. This is A1. What is it? A116. It was a crash because regarding the war, the news. So yeah, we're looking pretty strong here on this coin. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Trying to find some other coins here. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. You guys been killing it. Probably gonna crash more. Probably, yeah. We'll see how the stock market reacts tomorrow, but we'll probably crash more. If the stock market volatile tomorrow, and depending how worse it gets. Let's see here. Yeah, I agree with Adrian. A lot of charts are choppy. I think, you know, like I said hours ago, it was a great time because a lot of coins are just dropping. Now we're just, you know, just chop city. So that's why I haven't gotten any trades. I haven't gotten any trades so far because we've just been super choppy. A lot of coins have been bouncing off. So I've been kind of hesitant to short. But I don't know, this coin, we're getting a big bounce here. Yeah, exactly. I haven't looked at Solana yet, but I'm looking at MOG right now. See, we're on the 5 minute. We're kind of getting rejected on that 21. Yeah, we're getting rejected on. Yeah, that would have been a good short right there. How low do you want Bitcoin to crash so you could buy? What's your entry? The news is regarding the war. Check out some other coin. $70K. I mean, that would be a pretty big crash. $70K. That's the thing. Everyone wants Bitcoin to come down to certain levels, $70K. But then are you actually going to buy if it goes there, right? Because when Bitcoin goes to certain price points, usually it's there because of fear. So usually people don't buy because of the fear. Same thing when it goes up. People are like, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to sell Bitcoin at this price. And then they end up not selling it because of the greed. So check the volume. I want to buy Bitcoin and forget it for 5 years. Yeah, I don't think the bear market's going to be as hard on Bitcoin from now on. I want to say the bull market's over for altcoins. I mean, there's plenty of altcoins that are still putting in higher lows, looking great on the charts. So what altcoins are near 2022 lows? I'll show you a bunch of altcoins right here. So, I mean, Dogecoin, 2022 lows was 6 cents. So, I mean, that's Dogecoin right there, 2022 lows, 6 cents. XRP, I don't even need to show XRP. Solana, I don't need to show Solana. I mean, we know the 2022 lows was 10 bucks. I mean, I can go on and on. Cardano, 2022 lows, 23 cents. What was it, like 39 cents? So there's plenty of coins here that are not near the 2022 lows. And the reason why they're still down compared to Bitcoin is, I mean, Bitcoin dominance, right? For, you know, a lot of newbies that are always asking, why are all coins pumping with Bitcoin? When the past bull markets, it's always been the same thing, right? Bitcoin moves first and then altcoins. I think this bull market is just it's just been longer for it to happen. It's been happening slowly, but the massive moves that it did last life cycle, which was a big part, was the stimulus checks, right? Quantitative easing. This cycle were much more mature and longer lasting. So oh yeah, I mean, Bitcoin dominance is going to start going down when altcoins start to outperform it. So Bitcoin can still keep going up if Bitcoin dominance is going down. I mean, this is a great example right here. This is where the market topped out here in April, right? The first top in 2021. You see right here, Bitcoin was still moving up big with Bitcoin dominance dropping hard. And then we topped out around here, the first top. So that was mainly because altcoins were just pumping. And are we about to pump for this coin? It looks like it. Nice. Shout out to Mike, up 25% on people. Good trade, bro. Great trade. Don't forget to take profits, of course. Check out some other coins. Itachi says I'm actually down 20%. On what coin? What coin are you down 20% on? I didn't even get in a trade yet because I just been looking at these coins. I'm not comfortable getting any trade yet, or I haven't seen anything I like so far. But I want to get in a DGen trade here in the live for you guys. I might long this, to be honest. But yeah, like, you know, just like Adrian says, a lot of these coins just been chopping. Usually that's what happens after a big trend. Nice. Shout out to Mike on the Pepe short and taking those profits. Don't long yet. I'm not longing yet. I'm not longing. Andres, what's up, bro? Can you check out Superverse? Super? Sure, I'll check out Super for you. Let's see how much this coin dropped. I mean, it dropped hard, but we haven't come down here to the lows, right? 40 cents. We can come down there. I mean, if Bitcoin keeps dropping in the market, we can come down here to 48 cents, 40 to 50. If you lose that, then, you know, in the 40, 36. So, you know, Super, I mean, we cannot close below this unless Super is going to fill in this massive gap here between, what was that, like 18 cents and 40 cents. So just be careful with Super. Solana. Yeah, let's check out Solana. Let's see Solana for a trade. Let's see how it's doing. I'll check out the shorter time frames. Good thing is on the monthly, we're very oversold. Kind of like a head and shoulders here on the daily. So we're kind of at the neckline right here on the head and shoulders for Solana. So, I mean, we're at a big support level right here for Solana, 140. If we lose this, next target's 135, 120, 123. I mean, we can get one of my favorite tools to use here. All right. So you can see, let me actually use this on the daily. So yeah, the 128, right, is a big level here. We do get a measured move here from the head and shoulders. Losing this, I mean, this would be a big drop here. It's around 116 near the 116, which is near the Fibonacci level. So I mean, I would expect Solana to bounce off of this, to be honest. At least for the short term. Like I personally wouldn't launch Solana right now, just because it's at a big, massive support level. So if we do lose this, you'll probably see kind of like a bear flag, right? Moving up and then like that. So I'd be careful shorting Solana right here at this massive support level. You think $50? I mean, like I said, look, Solana, based on the measured move, right? Because I see like a head and shoulders. See right here, we're at the neckline. If we lose this neckline, I mean, the measured move brings us exactly down to the Fibonacci level, right? Which honestly will still be bullish here because we'll still be putting in the higher lows here. But it'll bring it around like 113, 110, 113. Breaking that head and shoulders neckline right there. But so far we've been holding it. Yeah, I agree. I agree with Mike. I think the chart says it, you know, people say because of the news and this, but I mean, the charts were showing it even before the news. The charts were showing it even before the news happened. So, you know, the charts definitely don't lie. Tech, how you doing, bro? Can you check out T-Fuel? What are the levels of Bitcoin? I'll check out Bitcoin too. Yeah, let's check out T-Fuel here for Tech. Check out his coin T-Fuel. See how that's doing. I mean, yeah, it's testing a major support level here that it needs to hold. So this is just a massive support level, and we can flatten out here. We can flatten out here, all right? If we start to consolidate here, I would say we're bullish. We can start to have like kind of like a nice rounded bottom. It kind of looks like an Adam and Eve, right? I think this is Adam and Eve, right? We have the sharp drop, and then we kind of have like a nice rounded. So I might kind of see an Adam and Eve bottom right there. I would just wait, you know, I wouldn't FOMO in right now. I would just wait a couple weeks to see if it can consolidate and hold this level here for T-Fuel, in my opinion. I got Sui already, but heard Solana is faster than ETH and will soon go to thousands. Yeah, so I'll check out the Bitcoin levels for you guys. Like I said, we're pretty overbought on the weekly for Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, you can see right here, this first level right here at 102, we lose that. We retest our, but I would say if we lose that 102, which we bounce off today, we'll probably break 101, 100K, and then our next level is 98. So if we close below 102, we're probably coming to 98. If we lose 98, I mean, the lowest I see Bitcoin going here to stay bullish is 93, which is this big point of control right here. If we lose 93, then I say we're in big trouble. You know, because we will probably potentially come back here into the 80s, but I would expect Bitcoin to hold the 90s, the 98, 95, 93 levels. But yeah, check out some more coins. Still haven't gotten a trade. And of course, if you guys want to trade with me, check out the link in the bio. BitUnix, KYC free, and you get a big deposit bonus if you use my link. Definitely check it out. Can you check out ADA? Sure. Check out Cardano, one of my favorite coins. I might definitely buy more of this coin on this dip. So it looks like Cardano's coming back down to the 618 to retest it again. Which a good price here is 55 to 60. 618. Be exactly. I mean, you can see how we wick down there, but we don't close down there, right? So, and if we maintain this level at the 618, we're basically we're flipping the previous resistance level right here as support. So you kind of see something like that bounce off for Cardano. So I'm bullish on Cardano's chart. I think this is a good chart. Kind of similar to you know, kind of see a head and shoulders too, right there on the daily. So we lose that neckline. Let's see where the measured move is here for Cardano. We lose that neckline. Brings us to you know, 40. What is that? 45 cents. So yeah, if we have a big crash, 45 cents Cardano, I would expect that to hold. But I expect Cardano to at least hold the 618, 55 to 60 cents level if we go down there that much. What's up, Marco? Lewis, I love your work, but I'm still a newbie and don't know how to trade. Are you able to teach me? Yeah, ma'am, you're in the right place. For a lot of people that are new here, you know, you guys are in the right place. I'd say the number one thing about trading is risk management. So my style is more focused on that, so you don't lose out on the trade, because that's super important. You don't want to be you know, having a $100 account or 1,000 whatever, and then watching that go to zero with bad trades. But yeah, for sure, man. And like I said, I've been working on a private trading group. I'll let you know when that comes out, because I want to have like a, you know, just a group with serious traders or beginners too. We can look at the market and trade. But yeah, for sure, Marco, for sure. Yeah, that's another thing too. Itachi just said though. If you see messages that looks like me, maybe my profile pic, they're just scammers. Always understand, I'll never DM first. So, yeah. See, coins are the most volume right now. Can you check fart coin, brother? All right, fart coin. You can see the fart coin right here. Yeah, I mean, I would say Farcoin losing this support right here. We're probably gonna lose it. So you kind of see, right? We lost this major support. You put in a clear lower high, so now we're gonna break that level right there and test our next support here, which will probably be around 75 to 80 cents. So that's what I see for Farcoin. And a big part of that is putting in a lower high and a higher high. So you see how the momentum was we were in this ascending channel right here, right? Until we broke that major support level. We put in a lower high. Now we're putting in a lower high. Well, we put in the lower low. We're putting in the lower high, and now we're creating this new pivot right here to the downside. So yeah, just my thoughts. Yeah, I do invest. I am creating a group, so stay tuned. I'll let you know the group. A lot of coins right now, just kind of... Let me check the volume. I want to see here. Some of the coins have the most volume. Bro, like I said, I'm creating a private trading group, so I'll let you know once that comes out. And again, if you guys want to trade, check out BitUnix, the one in my link. You get a big deposit bonus. I do both. I invest in trade. But my portfolio is bigger, obviously. Because I've been buying since 2022, 2020, you know, since the lows. So I have a pretty big crypto portfolio. Let's take a look at this coin. You started buying the day Trump won? I mean, I would say, you know, with the market coming down, I think it's a good opportunity, even though you were late, right? You might be down on some coins, but I would say it's a good opportunity. No, I haven't scalped yet. I haven't found anything good yet. Because like I said, the market's just been kind of choppy. Eve cooked you? Is there any welcome bonus without deposit money? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's based on deposit money. But it's KYC free, so you can use it anywhere you are. Sorry, Lewis, I'm at work. Just got back on. Not sure if you answered my question. I apologize. It's all good, Marco. Yeah, what I was saying is that, yeah, I'm creating the private trading group. I would say I'm like 80% done with it. It's going to be on Discord. But it's a group that I want to have, you know, even if you're a beginner trader, there's people that are serious traders that want to get better. And, you know, I'll definitely be able to help you. A big part, too, is that my number one thing is risk management. So being able to be in a trade where you have a good probability. See, that's the thing, probability, right? Being in a good probability-based trade where you have a higher chance of profiting, and risk management. The thing is, there's many strategies that you guys can use when trading. So one of them, you know, just giving out right now is laddering in. So you see a good trade, you don't put your whole position in it. You put maybe half, and then you ladder into your position as it, you know, if it goes down. So that's another great way. Because some people look at a trade, you just go, and they just go in that entry price, and then it might not go their way. No, he didn't say anything. Anytime, Marco. And again, Marco, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. My streams are always beginner friendly. So if you got any questions, definitely feel free to ask. For Pepe, yeah, I mean, I think Pepe, if you're long-term Pepe, I think Pepe's at a great deal. It's down, what is it down, like 36% already? So Pepe is down 36%. And if it comes down more and it fills in this gap, because we do have this gap here for Pepe, we'd come down to possibly this level right here, right? 88 to 84. And that would bring Pepe down from 36 to 46. So yeah, I mean, if you're long term, a lot of these coins, a lot of them are down pretty decently here today. Hey bro, I see your thing. So you only have Binance account? See, that's the thing. I'm in the US, so I don't have Binance, but I do have BitUnix, and I have these other links too in my description. I have BitUnix, BTCC, and a couple other ones. Let's see if I can find a good trade here. Adam. Sure, I'll check out Cosmos. Yeah, I mean, Cosmos just been looking awful. I mean, depending how bad this is, Cosmos might put a new low. I mean, we might put in the new low here, and as of right now, if you close right now on the monthly, this is the worst monthly close Cosmo has ever had for Adam. If we close now, obviously we have 17 days left on the monthly, but it's definitely not looking good. We're way below our 2022 lows, 2023. And we're retesting the support level again. So just be careful with Cosmos. I think you should wait with this coin. If there's any chance of recovering, we kind of see it consolidate in this level. If not, if you lose that, then we can have kind of like a falling knife. So just be careful. But it's definitely not looking good, to be honest, right? Just being honest with you. Look, if Cosmos does recover, it'll be kind of like a Adam and Eve, right? Recovery, something like that. Which means that you should wait a couple weeks to months to kind of see it consolidate. If you start to see it consolidate around this level, then it'll be safer to enter. Even if it goes up a little bit, it'll be a lot safer. So man, it's so hard to find a coin today. Really wanted to put a scalp trade here for you guys, but that is opening up, then what? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Never forget, never get into a trade if nothing looks good. I think the next move, Bao, is the stock market is probably super volatile tomorrow. So we might have a fake out. We might have a bigger drop in the morning. And if things aren't as bad as it seems, then we might have a big pump towards the evening. So that's what I see here for tomorrow. But it's definitely gonna be volatile because again, the stock market hasn't really reacted yet. So expect volatility tomorrow. Yeah, that's the thing. Crypto, we're probably gonna go down lower if depending how the stock market opens, which will probably be down. Please, can you do SUI? Sure, we'll take a look at SUI. Total what? Total 1 or total 2? So here we can see SUI coming down here to its previous monthly closing here 2 months ago. So we might come down. I mean, we might come down to 283, right around there. If SUI really drops hard, I mean, the gap here, this is a big gap here to fill in for SUI. So filling in this gap, we come down to 242. So that's a pretty sharp drop for SUI, but I'm still bullish on SUI. I think this coin can, even with this drop, we're probably going to put in a higher low. I don't expect SUI to break its previous low of 173. I think this coin is too bullish to break that. The worst case scenario, 240. Filling this God candle gap right here. And we'll be super bullish here. This is what you should watch here for SUI on the weekly. If SUI does continue to drop at the market, maybe to my target, right, 240 or even higher, 260. We reset that weekly near the middle or lower here while maintaining a higher low, then we're bullish for SUI, super bullish. So that's one thing to look at. This coin is dropping. Oh, the total 3. Okay. Wendy, thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts. This is the total 3. Let's check out the total 3. Yeah, then the previous months, yeah. Still not from April though, right? So that's the good thing. So I mean, on the monthly, we're still holding. I mean, we did put in the new. I mean, we're not putting in the new low here on the monthly. On the weekly, we have here, right, the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I'll say, as long as we don't break these, this big point of control here, we should be good. We might touch the top of that point of control, which is below 800 billion. Right, possibly something like that. But even with that, we'll put in a higher low and continue this uptrend. So still not looking the worst here for total 3. Also says, can you check link USDT? It's bullish. I want your POV, sir, like short term. Check day candle. I got you. I got you. We'll check out link here on the short term. This, yeah, I mean, my opinion, I think crypto is probably going to dump more tomorrow in the morning because of the stock market. That's my thing. Like, the stock market hasn't really reacted yet. So we might have a very volatile morning, kind of like a fake out to the downside. And then maybe if things aren't as bad as it seems, then we might have a pump later in the day. So that's what I see. But you just got to factor, I mean, the stock market hasn't reacted yet. We're probably going to get a big drop in the stock market in the beginning. And then if things aren't as bad, then we'll probably push up. Right? It'll be like a fast drop, and then it'll be bought up. So that's what I see. Check out here. Let's check out here first on the daily. So yeah, on the daily, I kind of see like a head and shoulders for chain link, right? Kind of testing the neckline right here. We lose this neckline. Our measure move target is 920 to 10. So I'm not saying that this will happen. I'm just saying that this is the measure move here for this head and shoulders to play out. So far we've been holding it. But if we don't, right? If we start coming here to 11, near 11 lows, then we're probably gonna break that to $10. But short term, I'm bullish. I would definitely be careful shorting here at chain link. I would expect a bounce here. It's just medium term. I don't know. Medium term, it depends a lot based on the news. Yeah, NYC time, yeah. You can see right here, we had a big V shape. And then we had we're basically holding that right now. So this is why you should never short. I mean, you should have been shorting here. Should have been writing this down. Now, if you try to short, you're going to be late. You can see we're even pumping here on the hourly. We're starting to get a bounce. So I'm pretty bullish on Chainlink. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to trade with me, I'm creating my private trading group very soon coming out. But if you want to trade with me on this platform, KYC free, check out the link. Big deposit bonus and trading volume bonus. Definitely check out the link. Fortunately, I couldn't put any trades today, but it wasn't looking too good when I got live. But hopefully tomorrow, right? We'll see if we can put in a trade tomorrow. But straight up, I think next move, look what they all short. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, I could see that too. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next live. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what the news brings us. But love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Good night, guys. Sorry if couldn't do any coins, but I'll definitely